Hi, this is part two now of the same book I'm working on. See if I can get it. I'm gonna reread some of the beginning, not the beginning, but in about the middle of it, without any musical accompaniment. Here it is, right up here. Okay, Split River Junction Battle Axe Psalms, Proverbs, and Prophecies. Part 2. I am now calling forth from the starlit nights that sing to literary license a plaintive candle waxed line of winding coastline shore. I will walk the remaining sentences, paragraphs, and bell-towered chapters across, drawing from the formless earthen clay a second cousin to the intricate dawns that beat twilight drums of driftless smoke. I will name him Bartholomew. He will marry a woman born of labyrinth and water turned wine, the two being angelically created husband and wife. Labyrinth inseminates water turned wine's womb into universal womanhood, who speaks every language ever known to humanity since the first human beings, walking Eden's opulent garden, grasped epiloguing the forbidden fruit, eating the grasping of the first two, epiphanizing with mercy's grace to table the slow evolution of the human soul. Each day, as she becomes less and less translucent, materializing into universal human form, she will walk with Medric down the rows of corked and bottled wine, as would the starlit sky above his shocked and amazed eyes show him through and across ancient cities wove with vast future days brought into spiritually elucidate quintet juxtapositions, weighing chemistry alongside their own augmentations on scales of soliloquy, unblindfolded scales of lion-lambed justice. As Medric enters her waiting womb to be recreated from fire, earth, air, and water, his first father and mother will, entering universal womanhood's water-turned wine womb, also become the very landscapes across which they walk, eat, sleep, and live their linear as well as non-linear lives. At certain lengths of time, the seconds encapsulated the minutes, whereas the minutes encircled the hours and woming likewise the days, and onward to infinity. Within the realms, metaphors fleshed out whatever vessel of faith and spiritual journeymanships their visages made reference thereof. Medric was allegorically born a second and third time, the second through flame, the third by light, he climbing with universal womanhood each mid-afternoon back up the spallish stair and back into the opulent room where within sat at very tables and divans among the wall-pagged portraits and landscapes, his three brothers and two sisters, a few or three of them playing strings and reeds. The universal husband labyrinth and water-turned wine lay seed the rolling pastures as changing from one form of personage into another, painted from a thousandfold vestiges of angle and shadow, each of the 9-member families robed with thong attired attitudes and shades of unprosable person. Time was of the essence. Eternal joy awaited all who knew kindness, mercy, and love of family and neighbor, near as well as far. And so I think that's why I got a little privacy as reader, the TV going. So God bless everybody, and peace and love, and I hope that's kind of like a science fiction, spiritual journey of sorts. So I'll post it on YouTube now.